What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, itsnotzionn, and I'm back with another banger reaction for y'all. Today we have a different type of video to react to. Shout out Justo, free Justo, man. He wanted me to react to this, so he got it. Yeah, it's a different type of video. We got the Ksoo. His dad, I'm basically Ksoo, the Florida drill rapper, whose father testified he's the killer. Yeah, so we got a kind of dark video for y'all, and the person that made the video is end of sentence, my favorite white boy. Been watching his vids for a good 3-4 years. I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to him too. So yeah. But yeah, without further ado, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post noties, and share the vid if you're feeling generous. I love y'all. Let's get straight into it.
July.
Oops. Let's get straight into it.
28th, 2025.
The music, the little. It's like, you know, it's gonna be some gruesome, scary. Go get your popcorn, little nigga. I'll wait. Go get your popcorn. Get your popcorn. We got a 12-minute scary movie for y'all. Go get your popcorn. I bet. Come on.
5. A courthouse within the state of Florida would set an example on national television. A message to the streets of America that there is no honor amongst thieves. But the defendant isn't charged with stealing. He's charged with taking lives. Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, and I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. For this video, we're going to be speaking on Ksoo and his own father taking the stand against him. 26-year-old Hakeem Robinson, who's more commonly known as the rapper Ksoo, has famously made a name within Jacksonville's drill scene as a member of ATK with his close association to Young and Ace. A rap rivalry would seemingly end with the death of Julio Fulio, who was assassinated in Tampa on June of 2024. But Ksoo was—
That's crazy. Them niggas that did that shit, they all got booked. All of them. All of them got booked. Like, not a single nigga left behind. Everybody went to jail. That's crazy.
Wasn't free to celebrate the drill victory, as he was arrested years prior in 2020. Ksoo is currently standing trial as he is facing first-degree murder for the broad day shooting of Charles Lil Buck McCormick, who was ambushed in a plaza after leaving a job interview.
That don't look like
a witness at trial would describe seeing Lil Buck.
Cast your ads from Amazon to anywhere.
Mecha Break is now available with Google Play Games on PC.
Lifeless after the shooting.
Charles was?
I did.
Now, how close would you say you got to him?
All the way to him.
And what did you see?
His leg was separated and half his face was gone.
What the fuck? They hit this nigga with a grenade?
His leg was separated and half his face was gone. His teeth were on the sidewalk.
The Jacksonville Police Department would reveal they used forensic video as well as 3D laser modeling experts to study and determine the height, weight, and build of the shooter seen on video to compare it to Ksoo's dimensions. The two additional—
If they doing shit like this now, you niggas are cooked.
suspects who took part in the killing were excluded as their body type did not fit the shooters, while Ksoo was not excluded. Meaning they used all this scientific shit and still can't determine if it was him or not, but they know it wasn't the other two. Additional evidence would include Ksoo's fingerprint left on a rifle found in a crashed vehicle and his hair on a t-shirt. But this wasn't shit compared to what's next. Dominique Barnes, aka Butter, was the driver during the murder. To save himself, he admitted his participation in the murder and agreed to testify against his former friend Ksoo.
And it's just so crazy because it's like, what 1090 Jake just said, he basically just said these niggas barely had any evidence on any of these niggas. All these niggas had to do is just shut the fuck up for a couple of years and you would have came home. But it said he's having all these niggas testify against him. I don't know how the law shit works. You know what I mean? But it's like, god damn. And I heard it gets worse.
Ksoo's lawyers would argue Butter is nothing more than a paid hitman attempting to save himself, as Butter is testifying for a lesser sentence to secure a 20-year prison deal for 2 murders. And while being betrayed by a friend can be a major blow, in all honesty, it isn't shit compared to what's next. 52-year-old Abdul Robinson Sr., who's more
so this is his dad. This is his dad.
Commonly known amongst the streets of Jacksonville as Blue, is none other
Tell his dad get that yam off his face.
than Ksoo's father. Blue would also be arrested in this case and charged with accessory after the fact after receiving a call, driving to the shooting scene, and helping Butter and another man named ATK Scotty escape. Facing up to 60 years in prison, Blue would agree to a plea deal reducing his potential sentence to no more than 20 years, while agreeing to testify against his own son. In writing, the state would agree to recommend a sentence of only 76 months, or just over 6 years. Blue would be exposed 2 years prior, when video of his police interrogation dropped, where he could be seen naming his son as the shooter. But on July 28th, Blue took the stand, facing his own son, his own flesh and blood, and said this.
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
Sitting here today, you realize that you are testifying against not only co-defendants, but family members.
Yes.
Why are you doing that?
I got some health issues. I got 2 6-year-olds and an 8-year-old daughter. My 8-year-old daughter asked me when I'm gonna come take her to the daddy-daughter dance. And she asked me over each year when I'm gonna come take her there. And I keep letting her down. Then my 6-year-old son, when he asked me if I'm gonna come to his football games, come take him fish.
See, as a father, I'm not mad at him because he does have other kids. But at the same time, I don't know, like, he's put in a very hard spot. A very hard spot. Like, let's be real. A lot of you niggas out here are telling, bro. Like, let's keep it 100. You niggas are telling, bro. They said some shit about like 60 years. 60 years. Okay. A lot of you niggas are telling. But damn, telling on your own son? Your own son? Like, fuck. I don't know. I just make my stomach turn just thinking about this shit. Like, nigga took the stand on his own son. Like, what do you do? You feel me? And then I heard he helped burn his son's clothes and, you know, ATK Scotty's clothes or some shit. Some shit. I don't know. But your own son, brother. I don't know, man. He's in a real pickle.
My other 6-year-old, he asked me, do when I'm gonna come see him. When he begging me, please come see me, daddy. He wanna teach me how to play the game, but he don't know where I'm at. I have diabetic. I'm diabetic. I'm on high blood pressure. I suffer from congestive heart failure. I just found out June 25th that my kidneys is failing rapidly.
Has becoming a witness in this case negatively impacted your relationship with your entire family?
Well, I really don't have no more relationship with my family.
So a part of your family completely cut you out?
Yeah.
Is cooperating in this case something that is easy for you to do?
No, this is the most hardest decision I've had to make in my life.
You became aware of a video recording that captured the murder of Charles McCormick, is that correct?
Yes.
And you've had an opportunity during the pendency of your case and the discovery to see that recording?
Yes.
Correct. Okay. Did you, when you viewed that recording, recognize the person depicted in it?
Yes.
Who is the person that was captured on the video recording shooting Charles McCormick?
My son.
Nah, man, that ain't right, man. That ain't right, man. That ain't right, man. Your son is a nigga that helped you get back, and you sitting here telling on him, gang. Didn't he get shot in the head or something? Or he got shot in the back? Somebody else got shot in the head, and his son slid and clapped the nigga that did that. You telling on him, bro? Nah, man. I'd gladly sit with my son, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't know. I don't know.
What's your son's name?
Hakeem.
Now, Young and Ace recently said he spent $50,000 on Ksoo's lawyers, and professional arguments sound great until your own dad tells the courts you did it. If the getaway driver snitching wasn't already bad enough, Ksoo's own damn dad is saying he did it. And keep in mind, this isn't Ksoo's only murder case. He's also charged with killing 16-year-old Lil Bibby, a close friend to the late Julio Fulio.
They say half of women in relationships have a backup dude.
I thought that was Julio Fulio, little brother.
If I could show you a site that could help you find those dudes, would you want it? Hell yes.
While ATK has seemingly won the war in Jacksonville, this is just one of many casualties of war in the streets. Death and prison. With a slim chance of beating this case, Ksoo faces another, and nobody is guaranteed to walk away for snitching either. Ksoo's dad can get all the way up to 20 years even after testifying. But if the state and judge goes through with the deal, Ksoo's dad could be home within a year because of how much time he's already done in jail. Butter snitched for 20 years, so he doesn't have to die in prison. Because of his role in 2 murders, he still won't be home until he's well over 40 years old, and that's if he doesn't get his sentence reduced by a prison knife. But we'll just have to wait and see how this case plays out. Now, if this isn't a prime example of there's no loyalty in the streets, I don't know what is. This man's own father testified against him, calling his own son a reliable shooter, saying he's heard about the work his son has put in on the streets, and saying, yeah, that video, that's him, that's my son. I can't imagine how it feels to be Ksoo. Not only did your homie fold, but that's expected, right? Most people get told on by their homies. But your own father. And his father, the craziest thing, and I saw it in the comments section, people pointing it out. His father gave a reason for snitching. And he has these other little kids asking him when he's gonna see them, when he's gonna take them to school, when he's gonna do this, when he's gonna do that. And if you had did that for fucking Ksoo, none of this would even be a thing. If you were a parent then,
exactly,
you wouldn't be using being a parent as an excuse to get out of the situation you're now in. You only want to be a parent because you don't want to go do 20 years. And it's sad that this is the situation. Ksoo's dad clearly wasn't a positive influence on his life. Blue had a name in Jacksonville. And apparently they say he cooperated back in the 90s or the early 2000s. I don't know if that's true or false. But his dad is very much a street dude. So you're the very same person that gave Ksoo the image in which he wanted to be. You gave him the blueprint. And when he became more of a solidified gangster than you, and you got involved in his shit because you decided to pick up a phone and go pick people up after they just committed a broad day shooting, blew this kid's face off, then the two others broke into a lady's home, held her hostage, changed into her husband's clothes until they got picked up by you, and now you want to fold and testify against everybody. Me personally, I don't feel like Blue is a victim in this case. I don't feel like Ksoo was a victim in this case. I feel like Ksoo was a victim of circumstance. Clearly he was raised amongst irresponsible parents. He was raised by Blue, who projected he was a gangster, and Ksoo had that instilled in him at an early age. And growing up in Jacksonville, he became what he became, right? If he did this, he's obviously gonna have to pay the consequence. If he didn't, it would be fucking insane to see him beat this case. And then he has another murder case on top of that. I'm not even gonna get started about the Bibby case because Ksoo has so many songs and videos dissing Bibby. If he actually did that, you pretty much just gave yourself a sentence with the amount of self-snitching he's done. But this is a reality within the streets of America. Y'all want to go to war in the streets? Well, this is a casualty of war. You die, innocent people die, you go to prison, you go to jail, you lose everything, you never come home. And I think one of the craziest aspects about this case is when I early on started getting paperwork, Jacksonville was the easiest place to do it. You go on the core website, Duval County Clerk, and you can look up any paperwork in Jacksonville, any arrest, whatever. That's literally how they were able to find Charles Lil Buck McCormick. They went on the core website, saw he had a traffic ticket, saw his address, went to his crib, followed him to the plaza, and murdered.
It's that fucking easy?
They went on the core website, saw he had a traffic ticket, saw his address, went to his crib, followed him to the plaza, and murdered him. The same way I'm finding paperwork on rappers in criminal cases is the same way they found an address and identified the vehicle so they could murder somebody. That's the scary thing about public information, is when it falls into the wrong hands. But hey, let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. Do y'all think Ksoo has a chance of beating this case?
I feel like he has a chance of beating the case with his dad. The Bibby case, I don't know shit about that Bibby case, but the case with his dad, I feel like he does have a chance to beat that shit. Unless motherfuckers catch you with your fucking face out, no ski, you know, then I feel like, you know, you can beat that shit. But damn. If you made it this far into the video, I appreciate you. This video is coming up today, not tomorrow. Gotta make a thumbnail for it. But yeah, let's get straight into it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and share the video if you're feeling generous. I love y'all. I'm out.